Hello everyone, welcome back to SkyFactory One. So between episodes I did do a little bit, I suppose. I laid the Falcon out how I envision it. And by envision it I actually looked it up online to see what the interior looks like. So it is split up into different rooms. So we've got the cockpit over here. This is a storage room. And this should be blocked off, by the way. You should only be able to access it via this bit here, but this is my storage room. I need to fill this in up here, but you get the idea, right? So yeah, all of my drawers are in here. So we've got our netherite scrap, I should say, and all of this sort of stuff. Not really in the order that I want it to be, but it's functional and it works for right now. I need to swap this out for a drawer. Put something else there. I think that is just trim right now. Yeah, so because this is a weird shape, I've got trim behind it. I'm not going to go up there because it's a bit of a mess back there. I did want to point out as well, we've got 7 million cobblestone right now. So we could make 14 of these tier 5 cobble gens if we fancied. That might be what we end up doing, because I think these feed directly into the what they call the crucibles. That's it. So they feed directly into the crucibles from the bottom. So if we put a crucible on top, just push out some cobble, and they're a 5 times source. Actually, we could just look it up. So fire is 6 times, this is 5 times, so it won't be as quick as using the blaze blood that we've got down here, but it's decent. It's decent enough. I was using this to get, I was using this so I could get end stone. So if you get some glowstone and you just click it on here, you'll turn it into end stone, and then you can crush that end stone down to make crushed end stone. And I was using that for one of my patterns that I was putting away. So yeah, this is still the same. This is exactly how it was previously. That is feeding basically everything right now. It's feeding all of these, and I do need to move this up. I left it in the floor because I wanted to show you how much room I'm taking away. It's not too much room. I think it will be fine. It feels a lot easier to work in an area like this. Yeah, so over here is like what I'm going to turn into a trophy room. That is something that we need, because I was just looking at the task book, and yeah, we need a trophy room. There's this like little tiny room which I'm not sure what to do with. In fact, I'll put the picture of what I was using up on the screen, and then I'll sort of try and overlay it with our picture that we've got here. So this is what we've got, and here's the picture that I was using. So if you can see right there, we've got all of these rooms sort of laid out how I think they should be laid out. The only thing is, I am using these, like, I don't know what you call these at the front here, fins or teeth? Not sure. And yeah, I didn't really know that we weren't going to be using these, so these have got stuff in them, but I may block these off at some point and just fill them up completely. Also, I'm not going to be using cobble forever. There is a swapping tool from Cyclic in this. That's like Cyclic's my pick. I think it's this one here, Building Scepter Exchanger. So easy enough to do. In fact, that is what we will be working on this episode. We're going to get some basic Cyclic stuff built. But yeah. Maybe I should go and show you around here as well. I showed you that little room, but I've got loads of room to do stuff in. like big empty room here. I think this is where I'm going to do all my ore processing, so I'll move that setup over there into here. I know I've moved it like 4 times now, but yeah, I'll pop it in here with a few other bits. Maybe the phytogenic setup. These are all out of power. Why is that? Is this taking all the power? Did I remove... Oh, I know exactly what I did. So when I moved this, I did this between episodes as well. I moved this over here because there was already an access to an ender tank for water. So all I needed to do was add this in. I kind of need to remove that as well. Let's get my wrench out. Yeah, so when I moved that, I must have vein mined all of the cables. So let me grab those cables and pop them back. Yeah, there we go. Lovely. So we'll start getting those. I did wonder why I wasn't getting any more potatoes. It's fine. So yeah, I think in this episode we're gonna have to get into Cyclic. I've been not putting it off on purpose. I've just been looking at other mods in this pack. So yeah, I'll get back to over here and sort of map out exactly what we need to do for Cyclic, and we'll be back. So I was just mapping stuff out, and I did see that there's a guidebook, so I thought might as well make that guidebook. And I just wanted to show that we didn't have any more leather, so I mean we could put rotten flesh, I think, in the redstone furnace. Where is it? It's right here, redstone furnace, and it does turn it into 1 leather. But we've also got this recipe, so I just thought we'd use this recipe. I had some patterns left over, and we got a ton of slime balls. So yeah, so we got that book. I also made some mason cobblestone, quite easy. We've got a ton of cobble, right? We've got a bit of gravel just backed up. Yeah, right there. In fact, that is going up higher than what I think is in our drawer. I might need to go and fix that at some point, but that's fine. We can now make this Cyclic guidebook, so let's have a look in here. Oh nice, it's just like the Britannia book. I really like the UI that this has. So where is there like a getting started? I think it must be machines. We need to look at the machines. So I did know about these energy transfer nodes. I know I was just being cheeky with the magmatics and the ender tanks, right? I did know you could use those, but I for some reason just decided to go the other way. So we've oh, we did use the fans, right? But yeah, I just decided, meh, let's just do it my way, which is using the ridiculous magmatic dynamo and tank. So from what I've seen, we kind of need the melting chamber and the other one that's blue, right? Doesn't exactly tell me what a good getting started, but I think a good getting started for us is these two here. So the solidification chamber and the melting chamber. So we'll get those crafted. Got loads of lapis as well. 1 and 2. Easy. I was literally about to look for a flux point, but we don't have that in this. So energy is right here. No, let's go set this up properly. Actually, we could just set it up over here for now. I know that we kind of want to put these like opposite each other like this. It's got a melting chamber and solidification chamber. So we should first go for this crystallized amber, and I want to make a butt ton of this. And to do that, we could either do it this way, which will get us 2, or we could do it this. Oh, that's honey. Okay, we can't do honey. Is there any good way of getting? No, no. We're not in Skybees. So for the okay, so this recipe's better because you only use 4 for a magma block. You get a whole bucket out of it. Yeah, you get a whole bucket. So we can do that. We've got a load of slime, and we've got a load of blaze powder. Because we get the blaze powder, I believe, from, is it dust? How do we get this? Yeah, it's from dust. So we are sieving dust right now. So I'm going to do all of them. We've got 2 extra. Nice. Let's do one of those as well. So let's do 4 for now, and that'll turn that into magma, and then we need a pipe. Could use the cyclic pipes, but I like using the pipes mod. It's going into here. It's quite slow, but it's fine. We've got the 4,000 or 4 buckets of magma right here. Now let's also get the crystallized amber. Crystallized amber. This, I think, is something that most people go for straight away. In this pack, they'll probably go cyclic like almost instantly as soon as they got all of the ingredients for it. Put all of those in there because I'm gonna make a bunch of these. So we need a block of redstone per 100, and I put 6 in here. 4 plus, I think I've got 12 altogether, 12 buckets worth of magma. So we need 12 redstone, 12 fire charges, and 12 gold ingots. 12 gold ingots. Block of redstone. Let's make. And fire charges. Fire. That's right there. Again, we can make a ton of these, but there you go, worked out perfectly. So that's going to make us a bunch of this crystallized amber, and we can use this for a lot of stuff. So wither rose is going to be the easiest. We do need some slime. Why would you do this recipe? Save on slime, I suppose, but yeah. So if we go to crafting, make a bunch of these things. Potion duration increased by 50%. Okie dokie. Fluid collector. Steel rend amulet of resistance, immune to knockback. Okay. Building scepter. Fluid transfer node. I think this is the same sort of thing. Oh, it says it right there. Wirelessly transmission of fluids. I mean, we've got ender tanks, so ender tanks are slightly easier to make for us. Farming saplings. Yeah, we could do this forester. Probably a good idea, actually. No, we've got the phytogenics. We don't need that. Climbing gloves. Climb any vertical surface. This is from Turtles, if I remember. Turtle Lessons, yeah. Maybe we get into that. That's night vision, ender sack, portable ender chest. Again, we don't need that really. Cyclic has got so much stuff in it, it's amazing. Reusable ender pearl. Whoa. Item collector, these would be really good actually. You can set the radius on this really nicely, so maybe we get that instead of our ender chest picking stuff up. With the charm, we can make loads with the roses, so maybe we go for that as well. I'm just going through all of these going, oh, we should make all of this. Automatic building of shapes. Awesome. Dominant creeper spore. That might be quite good actually. Because again, everything's amazing in this, so I really like this. It's just a good way to. I don't know if it works cross dimensionally, but that'd be really good to just like. Oh no, I'm lost. Okay, quick, back home. Teleport to world spawn. Interceptor. What does carries you mean? Void charm saves you. That would be really useful for us because we have fallen into the void about 1,000,000 times right now. Shoots ice and stuns enemies. That's the energy transfer. Miner. I don't know why I'm going through all of these. You guys probably already know about this, but increases player luck. That's probably like using fortune and looting. You just turn this on and then you don't have to have it. Summons the secret magic of the invoker Illager. Oh, okay. Increase attack speed, critical damage, fluid placer. Transmit wireless redstone to any. Okay, fair enough. Shot, and then the crafters and purple concrete. Fair enough. And then all of the charms. So we can make all of the charms into this charm talisman. It might be a really good thing for us to do because then we can actually go explore the nether properly. I had a plan for that, by the way. So I wanted to make this section over here like a portal area. So we'll have our nether portal here and we'll have all the different cakes that we can get. So I think, yeah, we've got the cake mod thing in here. And we should definitely make some of these magical backpack. We should definitely make that. But yeah, we need an end cake, infinite dark cake. Infinite dark is where we should probably end up going, and we can set up some sort of mining thing. Yes. Okay, so we do need to kill the Ender Dragon at some point, but we don't have flight. I have decided, by the way, that this is one of those packs where I'm gonna have to get into mystical agriculture. I'm not. I really do appreciate the devs' work on it. I think it's a really good mod, but personally, I feel like it is a bit overpowered. But I realise that in SkyFactory, like the original, and then the ones after that, like the one with the chickens, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to use mystical agriculture or the chickens or whatever it was in the next SkyFactories. So we are going to have to set up a setup for that. I'm thinking in this room here where we're going to set up all of our like ore processing and things like that. We're going to have a little area. Maybe in this corner here we'll have a little area specifically for mystical agriculture. So we're going to do all of that before we go to the end, because we are, mystical agriculture, we need some of the stuff they have. It's one of the only ways to get flight, so if we want to have a decent flight mechanic in this, we're going to have to do a bit of mystical, which is fine. But yeah, this episode we are going to actually, I think I made all of those crystals. Yeah, we are going to get a bit of Cyclic done, so we can get these crystallized stuff. I should probably make more of these like tools and things. This is nearby flowing water with water source. Oh, okay. This thing will be really useful for us because it like repairs damaged items and just increases their durability. So we should probably get into that. These heart containers as well. At some point we're going to have to automate this. We've got a load of poison potatoes because the setup over the phytogenic isolators, or whatever they're called. They do also produce poison potatoes, so we are pretty good on this front. The only thing we're really missing is, well, we're missing quite a bit actually, because we're missing the cooked salmon. We need some way of getting milk consistently. Sugar, we can easily get. Eggs, we can easily get. Could do it this way, and then we don't need milk. But that means that we have to get into honey, and yeah, that's what we also need for this apple. In fact, it's easier to go the cyclic route to get the honey and the apples. This might be a bit of a pain. Oh, so that is something that we can use the thermal foods for, because I was looking at them like, there's nothing that we can do with these, but there is this perspicacious stew. Oh, bad at that, but yeah. The uncrafting grinder, I think, also is we're gonna need to make that at some point, just because I think it will be little OP. I'm against OP stuff, but it's kind of a task to get that. So first off, you can use a phyto for this. We're going to make one of those, if I didn't make that clear just now. Because we do have a wither rose, because I was growing, actually it was what's it called, the delightful dirt, that's what it's called. So the delightful dirt does give you wither roses, because it just grows stuff on itself. So what I'm going to do is, once that phyto is like done, we also need an interface. I'm going to add an extra one to interface. Oh, I've got one. Nice. Add an extra one to the setup we have over here with the roses. In fact, I'll go do that and then we'll be back. I was just realizing that I was starving, so I made some potatoes. And by made, I mean I just grabbed them. But this is how fast I thought the crusher would go when you upgraded it fully like this. But yeah, that's not how fast the crusher is, unfortunately. So I think I made a comment a while ago about like how I thought the fully upgraded pulverizer, not crusher, pulverizer, yeah. Fully upgraded pulverizer would be quicker than the material stonework factory for like gravel, sand and dust. But yeah, as they're actually pretty slow, I kind of misspoke at that point, so apologies to the person that mentioned that and I fobbed off, but you were correct, sir, so hats off. I was making the phyto, so I accidentally I didn't add on this one over here, I didn't add the correct configuration here. This was like the blue and orange going up like the rest of these. So I've rectified that. I also put all of the recipes for all of these in here. But yeah, that's, I just wanted to point that out. I'll be back once I've set this up properly. Right, I think I've set that up now. So I forgot how slow this is, but I don't need it to be any quicker. I don't think we need these reclamation chambers, because that'll pop out like that and that'll feed another one in, and it's got another one up here. So with yeah, they made us loads because of this phyto grow stuff, phyto grew. So yeah, we can use those to make the crystallized amber. I always get that wrong. Crystallized obsidian, not amber. But that uses crystallized amber. Got ya. So we need some slime, we need some obsidian, and we just got a bunch of wither roses. Get 4 of those for now. And we should have a good, healthy amount of obsidian, yeah, because the obsidian generator is actually still running right here. This isn't the neatest setup, but it works, so, you know, just enough, right? So now, if we... I think I did, for now, break through here. I miss the days of Ender.io, where you could have, like, the wand thing that you just go... and then you could go to any of the little bases that you set up. That was really nice. So, we also need slime. I'm going to take that amount of slime for now. I don't know if it's better to use a slime block or a slime ball. But what we can do in here, I don't know if I've mentioned how this works really, but the melting chamber just like turns stuff into liquid, and then you pipe into that liquid that you just made, pipe that into the solidification chamber, and then you can make a bunch of stuff from Cyclic. So one slime, which is 4 of these, and that is, yeah, the same amount, just yeah, let's use just regular slime balls for this. So we need, how many is it? A whole bucket, which is 4 per one of these, so we need 12 of these. Got ya. There you go. So that will start making us some slime. Obsidian goes in like that. Is it only half a bucket? Oh, it just, yeah, when it got the bucket worth, it then did the craft. So it just has like a little timer thing. So if we see this go up, there it is. Nice. We can obviously do way more of these, but I think 4 we're going to deal with for now. And there it is. Nice. Cool. I'm going to set a few things up and then we'll be back. Of course, I meant 16. You just didn't see it. But yeah, I meant 16, not 12. So the first thing we're going to make is, of course, the anti-gravity ring, because this is semi-flight. I think you just right-click it. Is it off now? And then right-click it again in the inventory, and now I can kind of fly. It does take durability. I wouldn't say it's flying, but it's still taking durability if I'm just not using it. Looks like it, but this hole here, you just walk straight over it. Looks like it takes 1 durability for each block that you move into. Oh no, yeah, each block you move into, and like, yeah, I don't know, but because we've got this now, I'm actually gonna, no, not do that. Right click, there you go. I'm actually gonna make the anvil thing, this thing. So we can create that like this. We've got our crystallized obsidian. Chuck him on the end there. And we just chuck that in. It uses some power. Does it not use? Oh, there you go. Always on. There you go. So that will recharge all of our tools. It does take quite a bit of power. I'm really surprised. These are really keeping up with everything we're doing. This thing is linking perfectly fine, and I thought we'd need way more, way more of these, so apparently not. So I'm going to repair all of the tools that I've got, and we'll be back with what we're going to be doing next. So my next plan was to get the bee doll. Sounds really weird, I know, but we are going to have to set up a little area to spawn bees. because I am going to go for honey, and I want to show a little quick and dirty sort of, maybe we do it in here. I keep coming into this room because it's quite big. Yeah, let's do it in here. So I'm going to need some dirt. And I think we can mine this up. There's nothing under it. The nice thing about this area is it's actually got like a floor underneath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So let me mine this and I'll be back really quick. There we go. So little room here. I do like I like these little doors here from Inspirations. Glass door kind of fits in with the rest of the glass. I was thinking about making this clear glass from Tinkers, but I didn't want to wait that long, so this is just pure glass, normal glass I should say. So I'm gonna plant down some of these. They should spread. We got watering cans in this. Water. We do. There's one from Pickle Tweaks. What's the difference? Okay, let's make the Pickle Tweaks one because I believe this is Mystical Agriculture, and I'm not going to get into Mystical Agriculture this episode. I do plan to do it, but not quite yet. And we can make the reinforced one as well, so let's do that. Does this need to be filled up or empty? Okay. It's a bit of a ways to get to my water, so I'll be back once I've got some water in this. Okay, so this is now filled up. So, oh, look how quick that is. It's insane. I do like how nice the grass looks in this biome. I don't know what biome this is. Mushroom fields. Yeah, nice looking biome. Cool. So now that we've got that, I think bone meal. Go up here. Let's chuck all of that in there. We don't actually need the watering can now. So we grab some bone meal. We should be able to get some stuff. So we are looking for yellow dye. So sunflowers, I think, is a thing. Yay, Daisy, can use that. So I'm going to do this, get a bunch of yellow dye. Pop that there. Do you see that? Whenever I scroll over my wireless crafting grid, it fills back up. Anyway, yeah, so I'm going to go and get a bunch of this dandelion, not Daisy. I think it used to be called Daisy. I get a few of those, and then we should have enough to make at least one bee. Might make 2. I think 2 might be a good idea because then we can start breeding them. I didn't give us any. Ugh. Alright, there we go. We got quite a bit of. Oh, yeah, got loads of seeds and stuff as well. We got a few wither roses there as well, if you did see that just now. We've got 9 of these. We can put these in the separator, or whatever it's called here. Centrifugal separator. We could do an isolator for it. Oh, and that's how you get latex. Okay. We've got all of the stuff set up for that, so let's make an isolator. I'll be back once that's done. Right, that's set up over there now. So if we pop back in here, we can make a... there's a load of things you can make with these actually. So you can make a bunch of the stuff from Tinkers. No, not Tinkers. I always get Tinkers and Thermal mixed up because of the T in their name, but Thermal. So the Blizz, the Blitz, and the Basols. I don't know how to say it, but now we can make the bee. And we're going to make 2 of these if we can. Actually, we could just do one of these frames. We just need a bee house. Bee hive. Which you can make with this. 1, 2, 3. Beehive, which we'll put. Is it a? It's not a dispenser. It's the other thing. This. Because we need a user. I think it's a dispenser. You know, it is one of these. Yeah. So if we use a dispenser. So we can easily make one of those. Like that. Put this on top. I don't know if this needs to be touching. In fact, what we can do... We need to do this whilst the bees aren't here yet, because... okay, so there is that underneath. That is fine, we can actually remove this one here. Did we make a clock already? I think we did, yeah we did. Nice. Chuck that there. We can put that there like that. And then if we get some shears, regular shears, force shears, maybe we had some of those, didn't we? We do. I don't know if this works on this, but I just chucked it straight out. Maybe if this was on top. Let's wait for this to click again. Nope. I can't remember what it is that we use to let's pick this up because it's a bit annoying. There's a thing that you can use. It's not the dispenser, is it the other thing? I think I remember what is this. It's not a dropper either. I thought maybe a dispenser would use the shears on the beehive. Let me go look it up, one sec. Ah, of course, yeah. So we in fact need to do this. We need some way of filtering. Yeah, so we actually need glass bottles for this, not shears. I think. Oh, I've got a load of glass bottles. Nice. So let's chuck those in there. I don't know what this will do with a redstone signal though. Will it just do nothing? Chucks it out. It's not exactly what we want. Huh. My bee knowledge is definitely not amazing, I must admit. I only know it from the SkyBees mod pack that came out. I think if we do it like that, is it also just gonna chuck them at us? Yes, okay. I'm gonna have to look into this a little bit. The plan is to maybe do some sort of automated bees in here. We can also make, I think thermal adds a bee outfit. Beekeeping outfit, it does, yeah. So I think this means that you just won't get stung by the bees. And is a smoker. Oh no, you don't use a smoker, you use a campfire underneath. Okay, well, I think what we're going to do is we're just going to, let's close the door for this. We're going to first, oh, we need some witch water barrels. This barrel, 1, 2. And now we need some witch water, so bucket. 1, 2. We've got some witch water over here. So now we just need to wait for this to like finish, and then I'll pop it in in the 2 barrels, and then we'll be back with our buzzing dolls. So we're back. I did put down a bunch of flowers because I know that these need flowers. So all we have to do is click them on here. They're not going to be aggressive, I don't believe. Then let's just pop outside just in case. I can't remember with bees if they start off aggressive or not. Doesn't look like it. They have got their little bee house there. Maybe we do this manually for a bit. I'll try and figure something else out with the bee house and all of that. Bees. There you go. That plopping sound means that the bee has gone in. Yeah, there we go. They've both gone in now. Haven't made anything yet, but yeah, we can use a smoker or a campfire to go in there and shear that, I think, to get some honeycomb. I think it's honeycomb. And then we can also use bottles on it to get just regular honey. We can use that with our Cyclic that we've got over here. I believe that's all we've got time for in this episode, unfortunately. But thank you for hanging out. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.